In this episode, we're taking a look at the history of another country's flag. This is the second episode in this series based on the flags of the various countries in the world. And since Pakistan is one of our largest demographics here on FTD Facts, I decided to give you a brief history on the flag. Thanks for joining me here on another episode. My name is Leroy Kenton, and I want to start off this episode by asking you, what makes you proud of your country? Let me know your responses down below. During the British rule in the Indian subcontinent, major ideological and cultural differences started occurring between the Muslim and Hindu populations of British India. Then in 1906, Muslims formed an all-Muslim league to rally all Muslims in India towards creating their own country. A flag was created for the All-Indian Muslim League. This had a star and a crescent moon on a green field. While there is no doubt regarding the importance of green in Islam, what you may not know, however, was that the association with Islam and the crescent moon wasn't always there. Some of the first recorded uses of the crescent moon came from the 2nd century BC, where it represented the ancient Mesopotamian moon god Nana. Phoenicians had spread the symbol throughout the Middle East and northern Africa during the 8th century BC. As these nations converted to Islam, the symbol stayed with them. The Turks began adding a star to the crescent in 12th century AD due to the importance of the stars in the 53rd surah or chapter of the Quran. With the fall of the Ottoman Empire in early 20th century AD, Turkey was left as the lone Muslim world power, and that helped to popularize the use of both the crescent and the star as a symbol of Islam. As modern Islamic states and movements began forming throughout the 20th century, they turned to the Turkish flag for inspiration. Today, the national flag of Pakistan is dark green in color with a white vertical bar, a white crescent moon in the center, as well as a 5-point star. So we see these symbols on the Pakistani flag, but what do they actually mean? The significance of the symbols and the colors of the flag are as follows. The white represents the minorities and the green represents the Muslim majority. The crescent on the flag represents progress. The 5-point star represents light and knowledge. And the combined green and white represents peace and economic success. The Muslim activist Amaruddin Kidwai is credited with the design of the Pakistani flag. And as you take a look, you can see that it's heavily based on the All-Indian Muslim League flag. Pakistan's first Prime Minister, Nawabzada Liaquat Ali Khan, presented the national flag in the Constituent Assembly of Pakistan on August 11, 1947. Now, this was only a few days before the country's independence. The flag of Pakistan was officially adopted on August 14, 1947, after which it became the official flag of the Dominion of Pakistan. This flag now is officially referred in Pakistan's national anthem as the Parcham-i-Sitar-o-Hilal. That means the flag of the crescent and star. Now, in evolving the Pakistani flag, there are some protocols that you have to be mindful of. No other flag must be flown higher than it. It must never touch the ground, shoes, or feet of anything unclean. It should never be flown in darkness. The flag cannot be marked with anything, including words, numbers, or any images. When displayed horizontally, the white strip must always be at the left, with the green field on the right. And you cannot display the flag anywhere where it's likely to get dirty. Pakistan, like every other country, holds their flag in high regard. And just to kind of give you an idea of the pride that the Pakistanis have in their flag, did you know that in 2014 in Lahore, over 29,000 students broke the largest human flag world record? This was held as part of the Punjab Youth Festival in Lahore. The record was previously held by Bangladesh with 27,170 people forming a national flag in Dhaka. Pakistan had first set this record back in October of 2012 when 24,200 people came together to break the record that Hong Kong had previously held. But once Pakistan was beat out by Bangladesh, they came back again to reclaim the title. And that's when exactly 29,040 Pakistani students formed the national flag and reclaimed the record for Pakistan.
More than 29,000 students gathered in rainy weather at the stadium to replicate the Pakistani flag out of pieces of card. Last year, Bangladesh broke Pakistan's record after over 27,000 people came together to form the country's flag. Now Pakistan has reclaimed the title with this year's record human flag.
But it was just too bad that that record was very short-lived, because later that year, in December of 2014, India stole the title, with 43,830 people creating the largest human national flag. And yeah, this record was officially validated by the Guinness Book of World Records. The flag is raised on various significant days in Pakistan. On March 23rd every year, Pakistan Day is celebrated as a national holiday to remember the Lahore Resolution that was passed on March 23rd, 1940, as well as the adoption of the first constitution of Pakistan during the time period when it was transitioning from the Dominion of Pakistan to the Islamic Republic of Pakistan on March 23rd, 1956. And that event made Pakistan the world's first Islamic republic. Pakistan in history has a lot of upsides and has a lot of downsides. And there's no nation out there that is 100% perfect. But as the nation of Pakistan continues to strive for unity, there's definitely a hope for a much more proud future.